Today is going to be a quick lesson on the absolute value functions. So the absolute value function, or the absolute value, is defined as the distance from 0. And it's going to be shaped like the letter V, and it can also be flipped upside down, okay? All right. Our equation for absolute value is y is equal to the absolute value of x. This is also known as the parent function. I'm going to choose some arbitrary x and y, or x values to show you this. So for x, let's do -10. Let's go -5, -2, 0, 2, 5, 10. Absolute value is just the distance from 0. So even if you're at -10, the distance away is just 10 units. So our y value was 10. At x is -5, our y value was 5, 2, 0, 2, 5, and 10. Okay? So, to graph this, starting at -10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go up 10. At -5, up 5, 2, 2, 0, 0, 2, 2, 5, 5, 10, 10. Okay, connecting our lines. And we have this nice V. This is our parent function for absolute value. Talk about the characteristics. Our x and y intercepts, they occur at the origin in this case. They occur at the origin. So it occurs at 0, 0 and 0, 0. The domain, if you look in the left direction, there's an arrowhead. So it is going to -infinity, and the right direction is going to +infinity. The domain, it can be called all real numbers, or it can be called -infinity to +infinity and interval notation. There's also set builder notation, and that is x is defined in all real numbers in this case. I'm going to use set builder notation here in a minute for range. First, I'm going to label it. Interval notation. Set builder notation. Just because you're going to have some questions that ask you to put them as both. Okay. So for the range, we have a lowest point, a minimum, at 0 here, and it goes to infinity. So in interval notation, it does touch 0, so we need a square bracket to infinity, parenthesis. In set builder notation, y for the range, where y is greater than or equal to 0. The vertex is just where the point is. It's at the origin. It is increasing when x is greater than 0, decreasing when x is less than 0, as x approaches infinity, so for in behavior, approaching, or negative infinity, approaching the left, I'm used to doing the right first, but as x approaches negative infinity, y approaches infinity. For the right-hand side, as x approaches positive infinity, y approaches positive infinity. Okay, I want to show you two more things, and we'll call it a wrap for the day. If we have y is equal to the absolute value of x minus 4 as an arbitrary number, we are going to move this graph 4 units to the right. If it's inside the absolute value markers here, it is moving it in the opposite direction than what the sign shows. So if it's negative, it moves right. Positive, you move it left. So it's going to make the same V shape, it's just moved over. As a quick refresher, if we add on, forgot my equal sign, if we add on a number at the end, we're just changing the y-intercept. So if you add, it's going up, subtract 1 down. So this one's raising up 7. And we have the V still. All right, that's going to do it for the day. I hope y'all have a great day, and that's all we're going to cover for now.